Very good morning, students. For this lecture video session, I am going to solve a problem from the center of gravity of a solid objects. Right. Let me just read out the question here. Locate the center of gravity of a bullet 1 centimeter diameter with a cone in the front and a hemisphere cut from the back as shown in the figure. Assume the material to be homogeneous. So all the three, that is the cone and the cylinder and the hemisphere are of same material, therefore its density are same. That's what it meant. So the homogeneous means so all the three objects of same density. Solution, let me just start with. So let me just consider this portion as 1, and that is the cylinder portion, and the cone and the hemisphere. Right. So this is what I have just taught you, the different formulas for the four standard and the simple shapes of the solids: the cone, cylinder, and sphere, and the hemisphere. So within the available formulas only, so we need to solve this problem. Got it? So let me just consider this is a cylinder, right? So first you will have to draw the portion 1 as a cylinder, right? So 3D you will have to draw. So 3-dimension drawing. So this is x-axis, this is origin, and this is the y, and the diameter of the cylinder is 1 centimeter. And what about the height of the cylinder, which is 2.5 centimeter, which is of 2.5 centimeter, right? So portion 1 as cylinder, portion 1 as cylinder. So the formula for x direction is d by 2, isn't it? So the diameter by 2, which is diameter is 1 centimeter, 1 by 2, which is 0.5 centimeter. Because in both the cases, that is the x direction and the y direction, the object is touching the axis. Therefore, you need to consider the distance. So y1 is equal to h by the height by 2. That height is 2.5 centimeter, which is 2.5 by 2, which is 1.25 centimeter. And what about the volume? So volume of the cylinder formula is pi r square h. So pi is constant into r is the radius. So this is the diameter is given, therefore the radius is 0.5 square into its height 2.5. Pi into 0.5 square into 2.5, which is equal to 1.963. So what about the unit? It is volume. So cube, so centimeter cube. Got it? So x, y, and volume has been arrived for the cylinder. Then the portion, next portion, that is portion 2 as cone, right? So available symbol or the standard objects are 4, which I taught you in the last video, isn't it? The introduction video. So let me just draw the diagram here. So this is y-axis and this is x-axis, isn't it? How far it is from? So the cone is located somewhere away from the x-axis, isn't it? It is away from the x-axis. How far it is? Which is 2.5 centimeter from the x-axis, right? What about the height here? The height of the cone is 1 centimeter. Then what about the diameter? The diameter is given as 1 centimeter in the diagram. So what is the formula for cone? The formula for the cone, d by 2 and h by 4 for y bar, and volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? So which you have to memorize it. So all the four formulas you have to, there are four shapes formula, you have to memorize it. So let me just write x2. So which is d by 2, that is the diameter by 2. Diameter is 1 centimeter, 1 by 2, which is 0.5 centimeter, isn't it? And what about y? Y2 is some distance away from the x-axis, that is, this is h by 4 plus 2.5 from the x-axis, which can be written as height is 1 centimeter, 1 by 4 plus 2.5, which is equal to 1 divided by 4 plus 2.5, which is 2.75, isn't it? 2.75 centimeter. Then what about the volume formula? Volume formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3, pi is constant, radius. So the diameter is 1. So therefore the radius is 0.5 square into height is 1 centimeter. So which is equal to 1 divided by 3 into pi into 0.5 square, which is equal to 0.262 centimeter cube. 0.262 centimeter cube. Right. So next portion is of the hemisphere. Right. So the third portion, portion 3, hemisphere. So let me just draw the location here. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This is the hemisphere would be. And the diameter is of 1 centimeter. Isn't it? And what about the radius? So this is of 1 centimeter. The radius is 0.5, isn't it? So then the radius is 0.5 centimeter. This is origin. So what about the formula for hemisphere? Is d by 2, 3r by 8 and 2 by 3 pi r cube. That is a hemisphere formula, isn't it? So just calculate it. Since it is touching both the x and y axis, so you need not to consider the x distance and y distance. The formula can be x3 is equal to d by 2. So the diameter is 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5 centimeter, isn't it? And what about y3? That is 3r by 8. The formula is 3r by 8. So 3 into 0.5, that is the radius, divided by 8, which is equal to. So 3 into 0.5 divided by 8, which is equal to 0.187. 0.187 centimeter. Then what about the volume formula, which is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So 2 by 3 into pi into radius is 0.5 cube, which is equal to 2 divided by 3 into pi value into 0.5 cube, isn't it? So let me just calculate this. So which works out 0.262 centimeter cube. Got it? So next, the formula for the centroid, that is x bar is equal to, since it is a homogeneous and homogeneous, that means the density of same, the formula can be v1 x1 plus v2 x2 minus, the reason why it's minus means, look at here, this hemisphere is within the cylinder, so this portion needs to be minus from here, right? So just remember it while doing it. So that is v3 by x3 divided by V1 plus V2 minus V3. So V1 is 1.963, X1 is 0.5 plus V2 is 0.262 into X2 is 0.5 minus V3 is 0.262 into X3 is 0.5, isn't it? Divided by the sum of volume. V1 is 1.963, V2 is 0.262 minus 0.262. If you just feed this value in the calculator, 1.963 into 0.5 plus 0.262 into 0.5 minus 0.262 into 0.5 divided by 1.963 plus 0.262 minus 0.262 equal to 0.5 centimeter, right? So the unit of x bar is 0.5 centimeter. Then similarly y bar you will have to calculate. So the y bar formula is V1 y1 plus V2 y2 minus V3 y3 divided by the sum of the volumes. So V1 1.963 into y1 is 1.25, it is 1.62 into V2, sorry, the y2 is 2.75 minus V3 into y3 0.187. The sum of the volume can be 1.963 plus 0.262 minus 0.262. If you just feed these values in your calculator, you will get roughly 1.59 centimeter. So at last what you have to do is you have to mention the result. So result x bar equal to 0.5 centimeter and y bar equal to 1.59 centimeter. So hope you have all understood how to solve when you have such a problems. So you'll have to just look at the given figure, what is the type of the composite objects here. So within the object any other object is embedded. So if it's so, then you will have to just subtract with the particular portion. So this is how I have just calculated and arrived the values of x bar and y bar. Hope you have all understood when you have such a problem from the center of gravity of compound solids. Thank you.